Friendly greetings, I am Torley and welcome to Project Preset, featuring Razer by Errorsmith from Native Instruments. I'm going to play a few more sounds and I'll explain more about what this is all about. Got a bit of the old dubstep wobble in that. Cool slide. All right, so Project Preset is where I go through every single sound on a synth. And the point is to show off quality sound design, really, and to have my own source of lab notes, because this and other times, this is the very first time I've ever launched Razer, and these are my naive impressions. I've seen the tutorial video, I have read a number of things in the manual, but I haven't really had a chance to play around with all the controls, which I may do. But the main focus is to play one sound after another to show you what it can do, because of course, it's so helpful to have great, lovely starting points. And you hear the demo tracks on the website and they're really polished, but it doesn't tell you what it's like raw or close to raw, because disclaimer, I do use a limiter and some fattening on the end. However, that's to push it up to commercial volume. So after you master it, it's going to be like that anyway, yeah? Also, I should disclaim that this is a promo copy. So I didn't pay for this. If you're suspicious, full disclosure, just so you know, but you can see what I'm getting out of it, and we'll interject and transition between me playing these and commentary on what I feel. Hopefully it'll help you make an informed buying decision, and I'm going to split it into different categories. So right now we're in this bass zone. Let's go on to the next few ones. Then some more jibber jabber. Watch the oscilloscope go out. We can choose different options to change how that looks. Whoops, I skipped one. Never skip one. So you may have seen the demo video where there were 3D waves emphasizing, and it's got this is the curious thing, it has this blue and gray scheme which matches Reactor 5.5 zone. Coincidence? I think not. Observe how this is not a conventional pitch bend. Stretch right there. Probably go even crazier if we were to. And if you're watching this, you probably have some basis in knowing, okay, it's an additive synth. What does it bring new to the table? And besides all that terminology and technical jargon, just hearing the sounds and feeling the emotion, then you can combine all that into your holistic experience. I'm frankly not sure what a lot of these do yet. Like I said, my very first time, naive impressions. Woodfinger, not Goldfinger. This keyboard does the same thing too, by the way. I mean, it plays the same thing. Is that aftertouch there? Oh! I think we got something going. That's cool. What's this? Oops. Attack smoothing a partial change. I thought it was aftertouch at first. Sorry. Let me go back to the snapshots. Wandered out my realm of comfort. So already I'm noticing that the mod wheel has been doing intriguing things, not just vibrato, but you can see as these Modulations move. And it's entertaining to watch that. You can turn off the oscilloscope, but I really liked it in Laserbase, how it had sort of waveform output. In this case, of frequencies. The partials, additive synthesis, involving all the sine waves. It's like a whole horde, it's a Pikmin of sine waves. All right, I should learn to play with aftertouch more too. Some of these are very good with arpeggiated patterns, I can tell. You can tell that could be used for some abstract IDM melodies. I love how it's getting crushed there. Click sub. So it does help to play across the keyboard. Some bass sounds even may make compelling twinkly melodies. I don't know if this one... Oh. Something rich in harmonics. Achievement unlocked. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I can use the down arrow thing on my keyboard. So this is a monophonic, one note voiced at a time. You can change that though. You can sometimes tell when I spend more time on a sound, I come up with something spontaneous like that. There's magic moments and I love capturing it all on tape. Because hey, who among us doesn't geek out in the studio? These moments where we're just playing and that wish we had captured it. Well, that's what I do. Cool, it changes to more glassy. Sometimes we get atonal, although I like to resolve that dissonance. I do wish that maybe there is a way, I actually am ignorant of this, let me confess, to see a description of each sound creator and what it means. I know Massive has that. Massive, the standalone, or not, well, the VST that's outside of Reaktor, because I know Reaktor has there's an ensemble. Anyway. Oh, sharp, down, sharp. Wildlife. So let's look at some of these other modules. What can we change this to? Okay, that's for the stereo effects, I think. I've seen some of these. And I like the icons a lot. I like the art of this. It really brings to mind that there are great Reaktor modules that don't look so pretty historically, and it makes it more difficult to get into. I believe when something it feels like quality, you even have the wear and tear. If you look at the grime and the stains, there's a texture back there, and it sort of reminds me with this sans serif font. It's almost like Futura or something, isn't it? And it feels like a science textbook, like you're experimenting. And that's what compels me, because my music is all about alternate worlds and creation of new realities. We'll be able to do more chordy stuff, I promise, when we get to the leads next. But right now, we're basing it out. Oh, sweet. So, yeah, dubstep fans gonna love. Make some modulations no one's heard before. So as I was doing this glitch piano album, which I mentioned in other videos, I found myself using the juxtaposition of twinkling piano and heavy bass, an unlikely combination, and that was the laser bass module before in Reaktor that I also did a video of. Also, I know the manual's on my disc, but I wish I could... Oh, wait. There was a hover. There we go. Some credits. Oh, but how do I get there to scroll? See, there's a usability flaw right there. But I wish I could easily get the manual out of here. That's something I wish in several Reaktor things. More integrated help that way. Even if all it does is launch the PDF. Reverb. And I recall mentioning it's not a conventional reverb, and I don't know the technical explanation for it at the moment. Dry? Wet. I've got to look that up because it's a cool feature. It's really down there. Maybe a new home in your bouncy breakbeat track. I'm so bad with genres. It's cool how each snapshot actually saves the scope that's used. Like that. Oh, it snarls like a Tyrannosaurus. Sound of thunder. For something that dark D&B. It's gotta make your head nod, man. All right. And for the record, because I do know sometimes these keyboard clicks get in the way when I get really enthused of the sound, I wish there was a way to, because editing it out is so laborious, alas, I wish there was a way to have it detect and cancel, noise cancel all the clicking. Actually, was I wrong about this keeping track of... Wait a minute. It was just my imagination? Oh, sorry about that. My inaccuracy. This is what happens sometimes. Okay, we'll just go back to... But I could have sworn... How did I get to stereo? Okay, reviewing the tapes will surely... But anyway, sorry, that's a distraction. Let's go back. Where were we? The first promo video I saw for this, it had a dubstep-ish-esque as a track. Esque. So that tells me something about intended marketing audience. Sometimes you get surprises like that. You do have to be self-indulgent and celebrate that as an artist. Then you go through and you find your path to monkdom like myself. Well, that's deep. Reminds me of chiptunes. It had sort of a pumping feel to it, perhaps this limiter is part of that. Smart controller assignment when having a mod wheel vary. I hate it when it's all vibrato, so generic. Find new ways of effing expression. Sometimes I just play up there to see the different feel of the key, as well as if there was an after touch applied. or sine. Show off. In production, sometimes you just gotta lay on the fast notes quick and hard. Other times you let something ring out. Hear it evolve, feel the timbre, really get into it. Surprisingly wet, that one. I can think of a few uses for you, sir. Optical, like as in Ed Rush. Flashback to Matrix. Okay, so that's the first round. We'll continue on so far. I think there hasn't been as much dubstep basses as I thought there might be. Of course, there's wobbles and things like that. A lot of very heavy ones, aggressive ones as well. Some of the more muted ones for, say, housey, happy music. Or not so happy, unhappy house music. Well, we'll go on now to leads or leads in the next video.